Hello, vinyl community, it's Jarkko here, and this time I'm making a video for a fellow Finnish VC member Mikko, the man who rules the vinyl corner. Soon he will be 40 years old. Hard to believe that there are people that old, except Karsten. Will I ever be 40 years old? Well, if somebody could turn back time for a few years. Anyway, being 40 years old means that Mikko was born in 1977. Therefore he asked us to share our records from 1977 and also tell us what is the favorite one and why. So let's start. But first, I happen to have a Finnish music magazine from 1977. Let's take a quick look at it, what was going on in the music world back in 77. So this is Finnish music magazine called Help, and issue number 9 from 77. Look at this. AC/DC is coming to Finland, and how young they looked back then. And is Led Zeppelin possessed by the devil? The most legendary Finnish rock and roll band, Hurricanes. Look, they performed in Copenhagen, Denmark. Back in 77, punk was the thing, so do it your own punk shirt. And here are the ingredients. And this is what the end result should look like. Barbie Benton, she was the one who sang Ain't That Just the Way, which was a really big hit in Sweden at least. And he is the Hurricanes guitarist, Ile Kallio. And look at this, once again, Hurricanes. Which reminds me that back in 77, Hurricanes released Chuku Way album, which is tougher, Boney M or Eagles. Well, that's a tough one. And Help calendar, Freddie Mercury, September 77. And Hurricanes timetable. And James Bond movie. I think this is from The Spy Who Loved Me. And look at this turntable article. And of course, little bit of Sex Pistols. Here are album reviews. Look at this, ZZ Top and their album Theirs. Just 2 stars out of 5. And here are hit lists, or top 10 lists. In the USA, Rumors was number 1 album. And actually the first album which came to my mind when I heard the year 77 was Love Gun by Kiss. And here's a stupid or silly competition. And the questions are really stupid. Kiss is English and it means cat kiss or gunpowder. And Kiss comes from Norway, USA, Bulgaria. Kiss was founded in 1965-1972. It should have not been founded. But this is pretty cool. So let's take a look at some albums from 1977. So Fleetwood Mac's Rumors was one of the biggest albums in 1977. And I have an unopened copy of this deluxe edition of it. I bought it over 2 years ago, but still I haven't opened it. But this has vinyl and 4 CDs, and I think it also had a DVD. But I have actually never heard Rumors from start to finish. Then yesterday I got myself a copy of this The Runaways Live in Japan album, which is also from 1977. So this is so new in my collection that I haven't managed to listen to it yet, but it came with this lovely booklet, and previous owner left behind some press clippings about the Runaways. This is pretty cool. I wonder, has anyone showed Pink Floyd's Animal yet? Well, this is my only vinyl copy of it, and it comes from 97 vinyl collection. And surprisingly, this happens to be my favorite Pink Floyd album. And I'd say this is pretty dark album, and it may be because of this very dark looking cover, but I love it. And I've seen Battersea Power Station several times in real life during the daylight, and I'd have to say it still looked pretty dark building, almost scary. Surprise, surprise. A Judas Priest album, Sin After Sin. I've never been a huge fan of it, I mean the whole album, but still it has classics like Sinner, Diamonds and Rust, and Dissident Aggressor. Here's another Runaways album, Queens of Noise. A couple of years ago I managed to find a lovely US pressing of it. Came with this cool looking record company inner sleeve, and insert is also there. Here's my favorite Elvis Presley album, Moody Blue, and this was his last actual album, and I'm not quite sure why I like it so much, but basically I love it. It's fairly short album, so it's easy to listen to. And I have 3 copies of it, and one of them is a US reissue on black vinyl from 1980, and I've read that it's much rarer than the original album on original US pressing on blue vinyl. And here's another 77 live album, and a very good one. Rainbow on Stage. And I've heard that Mikko is a big fan of Roddy James Dio, and he even likes Ritchie Blackmore's guitar playing. Well, he's pretty good guitar player. And here's one heck of a debut album, and this is Meatloaf's Bat Out of Hell. I think this is still the best-selling male solo debut album in the USA or something like that. But what a great songwriter Jim Steinman was, and he did really good job on this one. And here's a plastic bag that I got when I bought Bat Out of Hell 2 CD back in 1993. And the last but least, this live album seems to be very important album to many VC members, and I'm no exception. What a great packaging this album also has. It's a double LP set, gatefold cover printed, inner sleeves, tattoo sheet, booklet. But I've liked this album since '83 when I bought a cassette copy of it. Those were the days. But basically that's it. Those were the albums that I wanted to show from 1977. And I hope, Mikko, that you still enjoy life, even though you'll be 40 years old. And to the man who rules the vinyl corner, I salute you. Thanks for watching, and remember to rock and roll all night and party every day. Cheers!